Is Ming a lord of the ring? Is this even a ring of power? Probably not. It is Ming's ring, though, and that's what's coming up next. The Ring, Hypnotic Seduction of Dale, next on Crown Jewels. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crown Jewels here at the PLD Projects Network. I am your host, PLD, and this, of course, is the podcast where I'm taking you on a journey throughout the entirety of the Queen and Queen-related catalog. Every song, every version of every song, and we're going to figure out which is the best version or the Crown Jewel version of every song that we're going to slide into our Ultimate Queen playlists. We'll also see if this song hits my top 10 Queen-related songs of all time. And let's talk about this week's song. The Ring, Hypnotic Seduction of Dale. Like last week, and like a lot of the Flash Gordon soundtrack, this is going to be a quick episode because we only have the one version. That's right. No demos, no live version, just the soundtrack version from the Flash Gordon soundtrack. So let's get right into it. The Ring was written by Freddie Mercury, and it features only Freddie and Roger Taylor. Freddie on the synthesizer, Roger on the drums. It's a brief 57-second track. And it's an interlude where Ming is talking to our heroes, and he is attracted to Dale Arden, who has come along with Flash, and he uses this ring to try to seduce Dale. Flash is not happy. All right, there's not a lot of background information here, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to have you listen to the track. How? I'm going to have you pause me, go to the show notes, and click on the Google Doc, which will have a link for you on YouTube for The Ring, Hypnotic Seduction of Dale. You'll listen to the track, you'll come back, you'll unpause me, and I'll take you through the rest of the episode. So it's time. Hit that pause now, go find that link, come back for more. And here you are about 57 seconds later. Not much to it, like I said. The Ring sound effect at the beginning is used throughout the film, so maybe Freddie should get credited for sound effects as well, huh? It's a very hypnotic, much sweeter sounding version of Ming's theme, basically. And you get some moaning from Dale, and if you haven't seen the movie, you might think that something a lot more graphic is happening on screen. It's not really. She's kind of just doing some dancing, fully clothed, but the moaning and everything else is there. It just makes it sound a lot worse, just audio-wise. But that's really all there is to it. I mean, there's not a whole lot there. Roger's barely in it. Freddie has the synth note. It's the same theme as Ming's theme from before. So that's it. Nothing else to it. It's 57 seconds. It's very brief, but it's useful. It's a nice little addition to the soundtrack, to the movie per se. Not something you would listen to on its own. You listen to it only as part of the soundtrack album, or if you're watching the movie. So there I have it. Just like last week, this is the Crown Jewel. This is the Crown Jewel going to go onto the playlist because it's the only version we have. This doesn't mean it's a bad version. It's just the only version. And all right, on our scale from 1 to 11, because we always turn things up to 11 here on PLD Projects, much like last week again, I'm going to give it a 5.5. It's just 57 seconds with some dialogue added. So, not much else to it. I don't want to take away from it because it's not bad. It's just pretty insubstantial. So, a 5.5 is enough for me. Obviously, not sliding into my top 10 Queen tracks or related tracks of all time. It is what it is. All right, that'll do it for us this week. Thanks so much for joining us again. Again, another very quick episode. This actually might be my quickest episode of all time. They're not all this quick. If you look back, there's some songs that go for an hour and a half because they have that many versions to listen to and to go through, but not for Flash Gordon, generally speaking. That's right. Next week, though, we got another Flash Gordon track, and it does have more than one version to listen to. This is going to be Football Fight. Yes, Football Fight. Flash Gordon is a quarterback. New York Jets. All right, but that's next week. Thanks for sticking with me this week. If you do like what you hear here, take that like, subscribe, leave comments, leave reviews if you're listening on the audio. We do have a Patreon, patreon.com/PLD Projects. People like Austin Goodell and Brendan Buckingham are already there. Great people. Help me keep the lights on. I do release these episodes early onto Patreon, so that's something for you to look forward to if you want to do that. If not, I get it. I totally understand. Just help me in other ways. Help me fight the almighty algorithm with the comments, with the sharing, with the liking, and all that kind of stuff. That does really help. So if you didn't help me that way, I'd be grateful and greatly appreciative. So But that's it for this week, folks. I will see you next week for Football Fight. And don't lose your ring and don't throw it into Mount Doom. It seems like it's very powerful. Why would you do that? All right, see you next time.